That's going to send the ball in the opposite direction your golfer is facing. As you stray further and further from perfect, your shot's going to go further and further offline. So be very careful. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. Well, this tutorial's always going to be here, and you can always come back to it. Right now, let's just keep moving. After you set your swing plane, the timing meter will take over and keep moving counterclockwise. Press the swing input button one more time at the very bottom of the circle to achieve perfect swing timing. Stopping the timing meter too early is going to result in a hook, which will curl your shot in the opposite direction your golfer is facing. Stopping that timing meter too late will cause a slice, and that's going to curve your shot offline in the direction your golfer is facing. The further from perfect you stray on that timing meter, the more pronounced your hook or slice will be. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level. Then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only. That's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Seems like they've got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Did you see that one ricochet off the tree? She's better than that. That'll be disappointing. And here we are with the third shot. Right up in the canopy of the trees. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Straight out of the top draw.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
This next putt is for bogey. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Here's their sixth shot. Very crafty, that shot.
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Those are the kind of putts the best in the world make with monotonous regularity. No one likes to put a quad on the card. Let's make this, please. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at 4 over for the day. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This is looking pretty good in the air. Outstanding approach shot. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. It was on a good line. 4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And now at +4 for the round. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Going with the 5-iron here. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
This would be a great up and down. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
And this next putt is for triple bogey. Oh, just missed. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
And that's the line, the sand. Time now for the 4th shot. Five feet coming up to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this next putt here is for a double bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 10 over par for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Not her best shot, that's for sure. And that shot back in the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
going with the 8-iron here. This one heading towards the green. She'll be pleased with that one. That's a good strike. She has this remaining for her par. That'll sting a bit. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This will be a good bogey.
Yeah, nicely holed. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
And here we are with their 4th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Oh, that's too bad. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. That gets the job done. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 7th. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Playing their 4th shot. This is their 5th shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Just a short putt remaining here. Nah, that's a tad upsetting. 6 feet remaining to the cup. That will work. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
It's a little wayward.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? It has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
This is a par putt. This one's dialed in. Okay, steady now. Oh! Well, at least they'll get some style points for that one. Oh, dear. Can she get out of this one?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
This putt coming up is for triple bogey. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And there it is. Time to face a par 4 now.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Might get caught up in the brush here. Well, that one's hit the tree. That's untimely. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. That got caught up in a few of the branches. That's a bit unfortunate for her. getting ready to play their third. And if I'm to find a positive, at least they'll be able to cool down in the shade. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Well, this should be unpredictable. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Here's their 7th shot. Oh, time for number 8. Feet to the cup coming up. That was a gallant attempt. Sadly, your time's up here, but that's all right. You've got another chance on the next hole. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I got to say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
From about 100 yards. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. And he's down there. You got a read?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ooh, right by the hole. Par putt coming up here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Oh, that impressed me and her. 14 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Ah, that's frustrating. Putting for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. That's the right option. Put it back in play. Playing from around 110 yards out.
This one may not get there.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Playing their 5th shot. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I got to say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Surely it's going to.
Looks like they just forgot to hit it, Rich.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
This is a triple bogey attempt here. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And hopefully they've been able to give themselves a little pep talk after that unfortunate result at the last. They need to focus here and set up the next tee shot.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
This one's for birdie. That's disappointing. 9 feet to the cup.
Looks good.
Not their best stroke. Seem to have pulled that one. This one's for bogey. That's frustrating. Should have made that. And this one will be for double bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
That's a good-looking shot there. She needs this to save par. That's a good putt to make, that one. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, some smiles here, a bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
A bit wild on approach there.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Time now for the 4th shot. Time for the 5th shot. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Not a best shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 155.
Splash. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
She's looking at maybe 155 or so, I'd say here.
Going with the 7. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Pretty good shot there.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Ouch, that hurts. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Yeah, you'll take that. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This hole is a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Not bad. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Just didn't drop. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. That one's come up short.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Oh, just missed that one. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
That's heading into the rough, I think. Well, that was a bit wayward, wasn't it? She didn't like that one, you could tell. And here we are with the third shot. Nicely done. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Ooh, just missed that one. Putting for par. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.